Hello, John and Carmichael. I am Sean Everett. I'm the website analysis expert at Zucor Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Meg. She sent your website over to me for analysis. So here we go. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get more customers online. And I'm going to run you through a few things that you can implement right now if you want to. Now, in addition to reviewing your website, I'm also going to be comparing it with another website of a similar local company. And I'm going to show you why they're beating you online and what you can do to turn it around, beat them online. The first thing I do after, looking at your site, let me say this first. It is a big, beautiful site. You spent some money on it, and you clearly had an idea that this thing was going to be a tool of your company to help you do things. There are some sort of weird, large white spaces that I can't quite figure out. And it seems like this one is more than just an aesthetic choice. I don't know. This one just seems perhaps too large. And then there was one other thing I noticed, and I can't remember what that is. It probably has something to do with these two lines here. It seems like when I first logged in, these lines had a panel on it that had something in it. And now this seems to come crawling out of it. But these lines are a holdover from something. I'm not exactly sure what. But other than those things, it is a big, beautiful site. People will like to come here because there's interactivity. There's movement in the photos and in the videos. And it's a great site. It truly is. Like I said, I'm not really here about the aesthetic part of it. So let's just dive right in. I have a paid tool that I used. It's called Ahrefs. And it gives me some of the metrics of your site. And helps me determine where to go next. Now, the next thing I do is go to a regular old Google search, and here is why. Most people don't know how Google works, and if you don't know how something works, then you can't take advantage of it. Now, Google has an algorithm that determines the placement of everything on a search page, on the results page. And so in that way, I'm going to describe how Google works while describing this work page. Now, the algorithm has decided where these two folks go. These are sponsored listings, meaning that they have paid to be up here at the top. And so has these right here. Now, the first actual contractor I find who is a roofing and solar is called Citadel. And they are an organic search result, meaning that they did not have to fill anything out in order to become this. So I'm going to refer to them as your Google competitor for the purpose of this video. Now, here is their website. Here is your website. I'm going to do something really fast. And you have a lot of words on your site, which is great. I mean, look at that, 2,686. I have a feeling you're going to blow your competitors out of the water with just sheer number of words. Let's find out. Select all, copy, and then paste. 1389. You guys win by double. That is great because Google loves content. Content is king there. And the reason that you probably didn't beat out your competitor for a number one spot is because of the words themselves. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Keywords. You have 155 keywords. Keywords come from your industry. They come from the communities you serve. They come from Google searches. And Google sort of puts all of those things together, finds out what things are requested most and what things appear the most, and then those become the keywords. And the keywords are more than just something that's popular. It's how, when you type in a Google search, you end up with a solar and roofing in Sacramento as opposed to a dairy farm in Wisconsin. So they have another need in another purpose in Google also. But the primary purpose is to ensure that the Google search client does come away with results that are useful to them. Google expects you to educate their search clients. That's the bottom line. Whether it's for something with academia or whether it's just searching for a business, it's exactly what Google wants, that their customers come away smarter and more informed than they were before they didn't do the search. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is your competitor. You have 155 backlinks. They have 1,900. So there is some catch up to do there. Let me show you what their keywords are. Now, remember, these are part of your industry and part of the areas that you serve. So we're just going to skip over anything that says Citadel because that's people who are, looking for them specifically. SGIP rebate, perhaps that's it. PG&E rate increase history. I don't know why that's relevant. I suppose for the solar, right? Commercial solar roofing, roof and solar. Now, at this point, I need to point out that the algorithm that is looking for these things does not know our language. It is looking for things in Japanese and Spanish and Dutch all at the same time. So it does not know our language. It does not know singulars and plural. Roofing and roofer and roof have no significance for it as being interconnected. Company and companies, none of that. None of that is stuff that the algorithm knows. So what you want to do is be as obtuse as you can. You have a lot of words. You certainly have the opportunity to go in and edit those and have those be some of the keywords here. And as you can see, keywords is really more of a little key phrase. How much does solar increase home value? Should I replace my roof before installing solar panels? The solar increased home value in California. Do I need to replace my roof before installing solar panels? See, now these are, I just read something so similar to that. And this is probably just the difference of, I don't know, a word maybe. Who knows? Now, these is just a smattering of what is possible. I obviously have this tool. And your competitor has, 57 pages of keywords. So it would be easy to find out what those are and to put them in and to organize them by number of importance because these are ranked. Not in this list that I'm showing you, but I can rank them. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is backlinks. Here are backlinks. Backlinks is where your site appears on another site. And then it's a link back to you. So for instance, Yelp, they have a link back to you. Now you have 124 domains. I'm going to show you what your competitor has, 305. So that is actually a lot closer to catch up on. I'm going to show you what their domains are. Global Newswire, they did something for a charity or at an event or something, but Home Advisor, MapQuest, Expertise.com, Yellow Pages, This Old House. You want any of these in the 70s to 90s rate. This little number here refers to the domain rating. That is the strength of a domain's backlink profile. Now, what that means is that the backlink, like I told you, you have a backlink to your site, 124 of them. That gives you a domain rating of 30. Now, for these folks, they have a lot more than 30 because they have a lot more backlinks that refer to them. Home Advisor, obviously, MapQuest. How many sites do you go on that say, find us on MapQuest? So these have a lot of folks that refer to them on their websites. That's why they have a high domain rating. And that's what Google wants, is Google wants you to have a high domain rating because that will mean that you are already pre-vetted. If people are already going to your site, that means that they probably enjoyed it or that they're being referred by a bunch of other sites. Google doesn't want to send their search customers to someplace unknown. So the better the DR that either for you and the site you're on, the better. Now, what this all comes down to is this. 155 keywords, 521 backlinks. You had traffic last month of 69. That's down 4 from the month before. So 69 is approximately 2.25 visitors a day, something like that. And your competitor had 871. So we're talking a difference of about, 12 and a half times more visitors. That's a pretty significant amount. And I don't know what the exact percentage is, but the number of people who are going to turn into an estimate request or a customer or money in your pocket is 12 times greater with this number than it is with 69. So, getting yourself higher in the search results is definitely something that you want to do. Now, I'm going to show you something else on the Google page. And if I scroll down a little bit further, we're going to come to a map. There it is. And these folks here are what we call the map pack. They filled out a Google business profile. Now, that Google business profile is useful because it'll put you in the map pack, which is often very near the top and kind of has an idea of, these folks are actually serious enough about it that Google selected them out. The only thing that Google chose them for is because they did the Google business profile. Now, it's a very simple profile. It asks you, what your hours are, what year you started your business, so on and so on. And, having it filled out thoroughly and expertly is the best way to get up into the map pack. Now, as you can see, Citadel is here. You can be both here in the map pack and also in the organics, which is where they are right here. They're the first organic search that I can, show you. Now, the final thing I'm going to show you is this. I want you to look for ACR Solar as I scroll down in this Google search. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I want you to think about your own Google search behavior. There you are. How far down do you scroll before you say, you know what, I have enough from here on up? Now, you're not down that far, but there are several ahead of you. And you're not in the map pack, and you don't have an ad. All of these things could be very useful to you, getting you higher in the search results. And I mean, look what the result is. You're not that far down, and the difference between the number 1 and the number, what are you, like number 6 or something like that in the organics? Not that far down is pretty vast. It's 69 to 871. So this is, I'm just going to summarize at this point. So what you want to do is fill out the Google business profile. You want to get more keywords and you want to get more backlinks. And those are the things that you can implement right now on your site. You can call your a web designer and hopefully he knows about this stuff and he can help you. But, we can also help you make these changes. And that is with the goal of getting you more new customers, many new customers. Now, Megan is probably going to be following up with you to get some feedback about this video and the ideas that I've discussed here. So I just want to, thank you for your time. I hope I was helpful, and you have a great rest of your day.